point of view, we have to review something. And after that, if you have any questions, ask me. I would like to answer exactly more about teaching method. Okay, first of all, you know that. Okay, I try my best to work with you maybe 20 minutes, everything like that done. Okay, so about teaching. Okay, teaching grammar. Well, grammar and what is it? Listening, speaking, reading, writing, and this skill there. How some of you to teach and you know how to design the lesson plan already. However, when you teach it, how you teach it effectively, right? Because compared with the old method and we have the new methods. Okay, so you try to update and try to use it, right? So anyway, for you teach any skill, you have to teach vocabulary. So in your opinion, how can you teach vocabulary effectively, right? So could you tell me, how can you teach vocabulary effectively in your opinion?
Maybe I will give them the plaster or the photo. And I will ask the class if someone knows the new words. If they don't, I will translate. I will model and explain by English. But if they don't understand, I will translate it in Vietnamese. I will model and let them practice. Because we sit in the center, so we focus on listening, speaking, so I will let them practice and check them one by one.
Okay. Anyway, you know the idea how to teach them vocabulary, but how about you? Could you tell me?
I think that we should list the word like many ways for like teachers, or body language. And then we can have them to repeat the words many times. And to make sure that already can remember this word, we can add small games for them to play. To remember words clearly and more longer.
Okay, anyway, two of you have the idea, but now I would like to sum up and share with you how to teach it, and I will list these steps for you. Anyway, whenever you teach the vocabulary, so here how to teach vocabulary. So when you teach vocabulary, we have two steps. I would like to say teaching, and second thing, what is it? Checking. Teaching and checking, right? Teaching, what are you going to teach them? When you teach the vocabulary, you have to elicit the word. Okay, elicit the word. For her, she can use the picture to elicit the word. Okay, or you can use the body language to elicit the word. Right. So here, step for presenting new words. We have this one. Number one, we have to elicit. Elicit new words. How can you elicit new words? You can use, what is it? Number one, you can use picture, and the second, in your opinion, what are you going to use? You want picture, you can use body language, right? And in your opinion, could you tell me? You can use picture and body language, and what else? What else? That's right. Okay, so I would like to tell you pictures. Most of the school or at the language center, we usually use the picture of flashcards like it to elicit the word. Because when you saw this one, you shouldn't explain everything. The student will know it in their language. Okay? And they know it, but they don't know how to pronounce it in English. It is the reason, okay, the second step I will mention, okay, you have to model, right? Elicit, you can use, what is it? This one, visual, right? Visual, or you can use what? Body language, and next you can use ruler. You can use like this in a ruler, right? And can use situation or explanation. You know the one how to elicit. For example, you say situation. You make the situation related to the word you are going to teach them, right? For example, you can say yesterday I went to buy some food. Where I go display to buy some food. Where? Can you guess? Where I go there to buy some food like fish. I buy fish, vegetable. Where is it?
Market.
What is it? Market. Okay, the way for you to elicit. You can use a situation or explanation. For example, you say monkey, tiger, okay, giraffe, okay, a lot of animals in the zoo. It means that the student say the zoo. It means that you elicit them, you explanation, or you can use what is it? You give them example. You can synonym or antonym. Okay, long. Okay, what is the antonym of long? They will know short, and you continue. Yeah, and you can translation just for the Vietnamese. But if you are the foreigner teacher, you should use this one because you don't know it is the mother tongue, all right? So that one, remember this one. But anyway, most of time when you teach at the language center or you teach at the public school, you use this one, flaggers, right? Remember this one. And sometimes if you make at the language center, you try to use the different way to elicit, okay, the new word, right? And the second, number one, you will teach the one, it belongs to teaching, right? It belongs to teaching. Number one, elicit the new word. And number two, what is it? You have to model, right? We have modeling the words 2 or 3 times. For example, you do like this, right? And you show like this, it means that you elicit. The second thing, you have to model it, right? And number 3, what is it? You let the whole class repeat after you. Maybe repeat after you maybe 10 or 12 times, but they are very happy, is that right? And next, you can call individual. Yeah, you call individual. A voice called one by one. You try to call randomly, right? And next one is that you can check the pronunciation. Okay, check pronunciation. And we have to check the meaning here. Just the Vietnamese teacher, I usually the way for you to review over and over. You can say it is for the Vietnamese. It is effective way for them to make the student remember the word in the class, right? And last one, remember, we have make sure students know where is the trash, okay? Put the trash in the words, right? Remember this one. I give you example, and I give someone for this one. For example, this is adult, you can teach the same. Now, you can show like this, I give you example. You will show the picture like this, right? Okay, everybody, wow, look at the picture, listen to me carefully, or you just listen, you can use the body language like that. Okay, listen, bird, okay, bird, everybody now, listen and repeat, right, bird, and then we say, it's the one, bird, right, bird, you let them to repeat the word, loud, low, and you can use the body language to demonstrate this one. You can put like this, stick it on the board like this, say, everybody say, bird, like this, everybody say, bird,
Bird.
louder, bird,
Bird.
bird,
Bird.
bird, 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 bird,
Bird.
okay, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hand down, hands up, hand down, down. Okay, no, like this, right? Make them to concentrate on your lesson, okay? And you add them. Now put your hand like this. 1, 2, 3, up, 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 up. Follow me. Up, down, up. Okay. Bird, bird, bird. Repeat after me. Bird, 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 bird. Like this, it anything, use model the word, right? Yeah, and you will know like that. And next, what is it? You can call individual. Individual, you can call now. You say, what is it?
Bird.
Bird. Good job. You? Okay, no, not good. You can correct them. Bird. Like that, you can stop them, right? You stop if the student can pronounce the word clearly. You say, okay, repeat after me. Bird. Okay, good. Like that, you try to correct them, right? Yeah, and you consider what is it? You check pronunciation like this. If possible, if they pronounce it incorrect, a meaning in Vietnamese or something like that, right? And then you ask them to repeat the whole class, repeat the word, right? Anybody say it again? Bird.
Bird.
Like that. That's you finish one word. And after that, you will teach the second word. For example, you teach them like this. Everybody, wow, listen to me carefully. Octopus. Okay, just listen. Octopus. Everybody now listen and repeat. Right? Listen and repeat. Right? Octopus.
Octopus.
Good job. Louder. Octopus.
Octopus.
Octopus. Like that, you can use the body language, everything, and then you review. What is it?
Bird.
Bird and
Octopus.
what is it?
Bird.
You can put behind it. What is it? Like this? Like this. Take turn, let them to repeat. After you finish this one, you will let them to play game. Again, this one, you need the second thing. Check
You can
it.
just
Check it. Yeah.
you can just video, just music. You say listen, what's this?
It need a way for you to elicit. That right? That one need the way for you to elicit. For example, you will let them to show the word on the picture. What is it? Can you tell me?
I give you example chicken. You say what's this?
It need the way for you it need the videos or something to elicit the word, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
It need-
listen, no picture. Video, no listen.
That's right. It is the way I told you number one. You can the way for you to elicit the word will be different. That's right. You can use a taker to use it. But here, because we don't have enough time. For example, you repair the video to teach only one word. It takes time for you because this one try to teach them quickly, but effectively, right? Try to teach them, right? And now checking activity for vocabulary. You can use the game. Some of you will know some game, but you try to. For example, this game do you remember? This one it is broke out and remember. You know this game. This game is mean that you will, okay, when you teach them, if you don't have a teacher or you have a teacher, you write the word and what is it? The word like this. For example, we have like this. We have birds. You can write here, okay, birds and the meaning. In the meaning or the picture like this. A picture, and maybe the picture don't have the word or have the words, right? And then you in this one you try to here we have the octopus. We have it is the meaning. Maybe you have explain this the meaning to explain this one. You write the meaning here. Write the meanings, or you can use the picture if the student they are young like this, and you say you let them the whole class repeat this one. Let them to repeat after you. What is it? Bird. Everybody say bird, and you can erase it. If they are young, you put the first letter. You put the first letter like that. If they are good, you erase all of them. And that is it. This one, well, octopus. They say octopus, and you say you erase it, and you ask them to repeat, and you call the student. Maybe invite our class in 2 teams. You call them go to the board and write out the word. It is wrote out and remember. They remember where in the word you erase and write it correct, right? If they repeat after you and you teach them effectively, okay, like these things I said with you, they can write it, right? If they are grade 2, grade 3, and grade 4, right? So here I will explain how to give this again. what and where. You can put it in the cloud, and then, for example, you can put it like that, car. Everybody say car, and like what is it? Bike, and continue. You have to maybe taxi or something like that. You put like that, and try to erase Adam to right there. And what is it? One more. Robin, remember picture this one? Yeah, it's something like this, you know. This one, let them to practice in the guessing games. This one is would like to share with you because here I will tell you about this one. Well, when you take another cue, you have PPP. Number one, what is it?
Presentation.
Okay, presentation. Okay, presentation, and number two, what is it? What is it? Practice. And number three is production. When you teach, okay, try to remember. And here, before the class, you have to warm up. And here you have to review these things you teach them, right? So now you will see this one again quickly. This one. I would like to share with you some game. Do you know this game or not? This game. This game is like Juksan game, you know. The game you try to find a picture, they match each other. For example, I will stick like this. Further on, I stick maybe 6 pictures on the board, but the picture here, maybe here it is nose, and here the picture of the nose. Okay, pictures. Up this one, and you face, you put face like this, and after that you fade down, cover it, and you ask the student to go to the board to pick it up and show it, and after that they find 2 pictures and the word they match each other, like this, right? This one, and we have shark track, you know this game. This game let them to practice. Okay, practice. It means you can like this. You try to roar. It is a stair like this, and you can roar 2 stairs or 1 stair. It depends on you. And you try to roar a shark like this, right? And then you can roar a person here, a student, maybe student here. And if they answer correct by guessing the word, okay? If they guess incorrect, they will move down, okay? Down. If they go here, the shark will attract. Yeah. In the game, let them to practice. For speaking, you can use this one. Practice speaking. This one practice speaking. How can you practice speaking here? Practice speaking, for example, nose. They can choose the picture and they try to make a sentence related to what the structure or the topic, okay? The structure you teach, and this one. And team games, what is team game? Team game like this, if you have a stage and you put some word you counted before, and after that you use something to cover it, and you take it out, and you run through to show it for students to remember in 2 minutes, and you cover it again. You ask the student in this room try to remember, go to the board and write down these things, okay? And who can write the correct, but you try to manage it by counting 1 to 20 or something like this. This one, team game. And okay, to set up the skill, I would like to share with you this one. You can follow the one presentation, practice, or production, or you can see what is it, breathe, why, and pose. It means that you teach 4 skills. What is it? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. You follow this one. Okay. Breathe. What are you going to teach there? And why else? Pose. And you are we have these activity for each one, right? Like this, for example, I give you example for teaching listening. Teach listening, breathe listening. Okay, breathe. It means that for breathe or presentation, breathe. Or some people call it a presentation. Breathe listening technique. You can use what it is a often repetition. It means that, for example, you have the listening and you don't know how to teach. It means that warm up Further on, you have warm up to lead into the topic. All right. You have two purposes to lead into the lesson. Number one, you can review the old lesson, or you can lead into the new lesson. Okay. And after you finish this part, you will come to read. What is it? The activity you will design, or some book they will design the activity for you. It is open revision. Open revision, for example, the topic is shopping, and then you can add them like that. You add them some question about shopping. Okay. For example, you say, do you like going shopping? They add them, and you add them where? Okay, where and who? You ask them, who do you go shopping with? Like that, where? Something like that. You ask them to get more idea about the topic. Okay, and because you can give them more idea about the topic. Why? Because they think up about the topic. They are going to listen. Okay, to do some tasks. Okay, you are going to assign them to do. You can use the two-fold statement. For example, you are teach them to listen a famous person. Okay, you try to read this. Okay, listen it at home, and you decide two-fold. Try to decide put the statement from the tab script or something like that, right? And then you will ask them to guess first. Guess. Okay, just guess. Right, and ordering, you put this idea in order, okay, and after that you ask them to put it in order by guessing, okay, guessing. Don't worry about correct or incorrect. Maybe you are correct, maybe incorrect. Okay, bridge question, something like this, right? And we have to while here in the book, maybe some activity they have for you, this one, but you can use, for example, listen and roll, or anyway, this one you have to base on the task in the book they design for you. If they don't design yet, you can follow anything to design, right? This one, and this one is very clear for you. If you take the IELTS or something like that, listening, they design this one, or for teaching the teenager or high school student, right? And after post, what is it going to do? You let them to role play to practice the topics. After you let them to listen a famous person, you ask them to role play. For example, you are the Obama, and you are maybe interviewer or something like that. They can ask them, okay? And you ask them to work in pair, and after in pair you call them to come in front of the class to present. And or you can recall the story, write it up, let them to write free writing about the topic, right? For the practice or discussion. Discussion, you give them 3 questions to discuss about the topic, right? It depends, right? So this one for teaching the techniques in the reading. You teach the same like this: reading, speaking, okay, writing, okay, and listening. You use the technique, okay. It will follow free, while, and pause, right? You teach them, but we have the different techniques for each skill. For a different skill, we have the different one to different techniques to teach them. Right? So how about teaching speaking? Remember this speaking here, you will take a look. Speaking, free. What are you going to teach them? You can use the marching, you can use structure, introduction, open, blah blah like this, these things you can, and this one while you can a lot of game. Look at this one. If you speaking, for example, you can chain game. Do you know chain game? Chain game, it means that like this. You have to make a story. Yeah, you cannot 1, 2, 3, 4 students to make a line, and you give them a topic or a sentence about the topic you are going to let them to practice. Okay, you can say, for example, yesterday the teacher say one sentence. For example, I give example. You 1, 2, 3. Okay, all of us will practice like that. Yeah, I will say my sentence. Okay, you try to repeat my sentence, okay? Try to remember it word by word. If you miss any word from my sentence or your partner's sentence, right? You will be out, right? Who try to remember a lot of information, you are a winner, okay? Yeah, for example, I say, yesterday I went to the park. You repeat my sentence.
Yesterday I went to the park
Your sentence to make the story have a meaning.
and I met my friend there.
Okay, and you will repeat my sentence.
Yesterday I went to the park and met my friend there.
I like this, understand? Okay, like this and continue like this, and they will practice. It means the practice. It is chain game. Chain game here, let them to practice. It's very effectively when you teach them about the tractor, for example, or a tractor or get grammar or something like that. You can use that. Knots and process. You know this one? In Vietnam, you call it cargo, that's right. Let them to practice speaking. For example, you put the word here, maybe friend or something like that. You put the word friend, house, blah blah. The word like this, and you ask them to choose a sentence to make a sentence. Okay, with the sentence. If they are cross, you can put like that. If they have the same way like that, it win, right? Or like that it win, right? Understand? Right? And handman game, you know handman. Handman like this, look like this one. Start the track, you can put it. And lucky number, it means that you put something behind the picture, okay, or the number. They will choose it and they will answer the question. And find someone who, do you know this one? Find someone who. It means that you will repair the question, but the yes no question. Number one way how can if you don't know anything that this one you can choose this one, go on you search on the internet, they will show you everything about this one. Okay, if you don't know you can ask me, right? Okay, this one a lot of things. Yeah, and this one whole speaking on what are you going to write it up, free writing about the topic they are speaking, alright? Or prolate or discussion, okay? Next. Okay, now anyway, the second thing, this one, any checking student, this one mentioned, I remind all of you about this one, games. You know games, to check them, it means that you check vocabulary and you check them. You can use the game, what is matching game or handman. You can use, what is it, bingo, do you know bingo? Bingo game, do you know bingo?
Yeah.
No? Bingo like this, we put like this, it is the same way like this. For example, you put the thing like this, and after that you will say the word. For example, you take them 20 words and you put the 20 words in here, and you say the word, student will mark it. If they have the same like this, say bingo, and ask them to stand up to say the word and you check. And kill game I mentioned already. Unscramble word, it means that for example you say car like that, you can say A-C-R, and they will write the word, what is it? You put like that and they try to make the correct word. Right. And this one, Chuksan game I select the board, you usually use it, but you only use this game for a long time. The student, they are very bored. And telephone game, do you know this one? Again, you try to let them to make the line like this, and maybe 5 students here, 5 students here. You ask the last student come to you and you give them one word, and they will come back to tell this word to the second person, and the last person go to the board to write down the word. It will a telephone games. And the last one for who is the best one, you can use. For example, you teach them this one, you put like this, monkey, they keep like this, and the second person, they will keep the second word, the third word. You say monkey, they put it up, and the second word up, and you try to read it in order like this. The second thing, you don't read like this, you just read randomly. Who follow you and do correct, that person is a winner. If they cannot follow you, they say, you say, for example, you say mouse, but they monkey, so like that, you ask the whole class, everybody say bye bye. Young, you can just like that to try to cover like that to ask them, oh, what is it, what is it, what is it, like that, they can guessing. It is guessing game for young students. If they are older, you can put it on the board like this, right? Quickly, like this, and after that you can cover like this, and then you can change and you ask them, what is it, right? And I have another versions, okay? You can check it on the internet a lot. You teach them this one, teach them the structure or the conversation. Remember, try to follow this one. You will teach them the conversation. What are you going to? Number one, step one, you have to model. You read the student how to follow. And number two, you have the whole class repeat after you. Remember the conversation. And you let them to role play, it means the teacher one role and the whole class another role in chain. And step 4, you add them to role play in team, okay, team, and then you can add them in group and individual, right? This one. For teaching structure or conversation. And now, whenever you teach the student, they set up a lesson plan for teaching them. Please follow like this. Whenever you go to the class, you know. First of all, you go to the class, you will have to warm up. This line means that the student feeling, students feeling up down like this. When you go to the class, student, okay, they feel bored, right? So, and after that, you will let them to warm up to play game. They are happy, they're right, feeling happy, up, and continue. What is it? You teach them vocabulary, let them to repeat everything they feel down, alright? And continue. You will teach them what is it? Maybe you let them to play game with the vocabulary you teach to check them, they are happy again. And this one, you teach them the structure of conversation or do some tasks in the book, they are, feel down again. And continue. What you can let them to play game, they feel up, and then they can ask them to do some tasks, everything. And we'll let them to speaking or something like that, they will feel up again. It's time is over. You say goodbye to them, right? This one, or some of you just think it will have the same voice, okay? At the same time, they feel asleep, remember? Okay, anyway, today we have to basically, you know something, yeah? If some of you, right, the teacher here, you teach at the, this center, you try to prepare your lesson well. I know that because I talk a lot, right? And I know, right? And I train a lot of teachers, I know as well. Because maybe the first time we are very, we're very excited, okay? Or interested in teaching or something like that. And you decide everything fantastic. However, day by day, week by week, and month by month, everything is like you teach in the old method. It is not good, right? If like that, it makes us not creative, okay? Try to create, try to make it to help the student because there are not many students in the class. Try to help them anyway, right? And here, so Mr. Hui will observe you because I'm so busy. Will not observe the class, okay? Mr. Hui and Ms. Lin will manage to help the student everything and try to observe everything.
Let's learn English simple.